Salute, 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 salute. Shout out to all my real ones back home. Shout out to Hassan Lane. Shout out to my boy Malik Shell. Salute you, my real ones, my real OGs. Shout y'all out. Fool y'all, you already know. Uh, Salute to the whole Eastwick. And rest in peace to the homie that passed away, Robert Jeffries. Rest easy, homie. And you know, on my show, I give the real ones a 10-second salute. So bear with me. Rest easy, homie. Yeah. Want to talk about the zone. Now, what the zone does is they have the platform, the zone. And what they do, they let other promotions um, use their platform. So they just had this it was called Battle of the Prospects. And at the end, one prospect wins the tournament. And I want to say this. I had the opportunity, I had the chance to watch it the other night. And I had to come on and give these brothers a shout out and get recognition, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people don't know these guys and they should be recognized, man. First of all, I'm going to start out with Corey Marksman. He will put you in the mind of Bud. I'm talking about this guy is phenomenal. He's phenomenal, man. Like, he's a switch hitter. He came out and he fought this guy named Tony Aguilera, and it was a 6 rounder, and they banged. They banged. The fight wound up being a draw, and they supposed to be running it back in May, June sometime, but it was a treat. That's that. You know, I can't put it no other way. It was a treat watching them young guys, man, showcase their talent, man. You know, and Corey Marksman, I salute you, homie. Keep up the good work. You have a great team around you, and you destined to go far in boxing. You got that. You got that. You have it. Pause. And he came out orthodox. And when he came out orthodox, he was getting hit a lot. Then he switched up southpaw. And he stayed southpaw for the rest of the night. But he'd switch every now and then. But he has power in both hands, man. His footwork is just, you know, like these up and coming African American fighters that's coming through the ranks now and the prospects, man. Um, they're gonna do a lot for the sport of boxing because these guys are good, real good. As long as they keep their head on right and stay surrounded by good people to bring them up and keep, you know, putting them out there, because those guys that's in those tournaments, they're fighting good guys that's just as good as them. And like the commentator was saying, like at this early in your career, is it a good thing or a bad thing to be fighting, at this level? And I thought about it. I said, wow, you have different prospects, and you have some teams that, you know, they do the tomato can thing or the cab driver thing for 10, 11 fights, and then they start pushing them out there. But Corey Marksman, man, salute, bro. Next on my list is Julian Smith. Julian Smith, phenomenal fighter. Phenomenal, from Florida. Um, this whole promotional thing was out of Florida. Um, Julian Smith is deaf; he can't hear, but he's a professional fighter. Google him. He got a knockout, and he didn't knock out no tomato can. This guy Julian Smith is phenomenal. Good fighter, man. Good fighter. And he's gonna go places. He's really gonna go places. He put on a beautiful show. Uh, Feet movement, head movement. I'm talking, he have a little work, but for the most part, and being deaf, he's very good. Very, very good. He's a very good fighter. I salute you, Julian Smith. I salute Julian Smith team. Keep up the great work. Keep pushing them. Um, and may God bless y'all, and may y'all go far, real far. But the fight of the night, to me, I'm not gonna say the best fight of the night. No. I think that went to Corey Marksman and Tony Aguilera. I think fight of the night went to them. But fighter of the night, the best fighter, is this young man, goes by the name of H2O Sylvie. Sylve. Listen, Google him. The only way I can describe him is that he's the new Parnell Whitaker with power in both hands. I'm talking, this guy is different. He different, man. I'm talking about young boy different, man. He, that's all I can say is just go Google these young men and see for yourself. For those that didn't see the tournament, um, H2O Sylvie, Sylve. Go look at this guy. Go and see Corey Marksman. Go and see Julian Smith. I predict you will hear about these guys in the upcoming future. You will hear about them in a good sense. I haven't seen, man, I haven't seen, um, how can I put it now? I haven't seen no one that young. I'm talking about H2O, that young, moving the way he does in the sport of boxing. I haven't seen anyone yet as a prospect that that's showcasing like this young man. He got it. He was born to box. Like he is just everything. That's all he got to do is stay in shape. That's all he have to do. He was blessed. God blessed him to be a boxer. See, some people have to work on it, and some people are born with it, like Floyd. I say Floyd in this era. I say Floyd. Um, I say Bud. If we go back a little far, we go back a little bit. I say Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, um, Muhammad Ali. Um, these men was born to be boxers, and these three young men who I just talked about, they are phenomenal boxers, and they're gonna bring a lot, God's willing, upcoming years to the sport of boxing. That's a fact. Keyshawn Davis, my guy, the big three, salute. My young boy, I love you, bro. Keep doing what you doing, man. You got Pedraza. I got you. Pedraza's no walk in the park. Don't get that twisted. Tank took the title from him. You know, Tank first world title he took from Pedraza. He stopped Pedraza. Now, Pedraza is no walk in the park. He's a good fighter. In fact, salute to Pedraza and the whole team. But Keyshawn Davis, if you don't know what if you don't know what he about, you've been under a rock. That's my guy. But Key, you can't be smoking weed, bruh, and boxing. Bruh, you can't be blowing it down, bruh. Then jumping in the ring, beating cats up. You can't be doing that. You wildin', bruh. Fall back off the bud and let's get it. You know what I mean? Don't throw it all the way behind no marijuana, bruh. For it, they legalizing it in so many states. Before you know it, you'll be able to blow. As long as you have the right credentials. And I'm not supporting that or anything. I'm just saying, you know, cancer patients use it. Anxiety, all sorts of people using marijuana now, and it don't have to be smoked. you know. So as far as jamming your lungs up and messing with your wind, it don't have to mess with that. But we got Pedraza coming up. I'm excited to see that. I got Keyshawn in the later round, stopping him. Um, I know Key coming, to do his thing. But one thing I can say about Keyshawn, he's a real one and he's loyal to his people, and that's what it's about to me. That's exactly what it's about to me in life today. Loyalty. It's not just a word, it's a way of life. Loyalty is a way of life. It's not just a word, man. And that's where a lot of people um, get it misconstrued, um, especially the younger generation. I don't even get into that with the younger generation. Um, First of all, it has become okay to be a rat. It has become cool, you know, to tell on people. That's one of the fads. When you come home from telling on a nigga, they throwing big parties and all that for you. It's twisted. Um, Not jumping off key or nothing, but BET did a thing on the streets in America, in the urban area, in the urban cities, and they said 70% of the young men that's hanging out on corners across the United States have had some type of dealings with the police, whether it was ratting, whether it was talking to them, whether it was anything, being locked up, anything. But 70%, that means every 10 guys that's on the corner chilling then spoke to the police. That's deep. That's real deep. But that I'm off that. Um, but anyway, salute to Keyshawn. Um, Keep it popping, bruh. You got cats, we have the haters looking for you to lose, so they can blame it on things. But we not doing that. And also, I want to say something to Richard Hitchison. Bruh, I always had big respect for you. I followed you since the amateurs. But I kinda like knew you wasn't a real one when you fought for Haiti in the Olympics. I kind of felt it then, but I'm saying that to say this. You be under Shakur and be running with Shakur and things like that, all in Brick City with him, and all that. But then you turn around and do these interviews and kick the man fucking back out, you know. And I really liked you as a fighter, and I liked you as a person. I liked you as a man. But you wanna know something, man? You a fucking clown. Straight up. Straight up. Shakur was your man. You know, it's like you the bitch that run from nigga to nigga, you know. Now you running with Tank, and Tank and and uh and Stevenson don't see eye to eye. But now you running with Tank, like, bruh, it come you became a bozo to me, bruh. And I wasn't gonna go there on you, but I have to, you know. How you gonna cross a real one? And to Shakur Stevenson and ending this, man, I want to salute you, bro. And I want to tell you to keep your head up. And like you said, man, all roads leads back to you because you holding the WBC. That's a real belt, you know. The PBC never ever acknowledged the WBO. Never. Because the WBO always been held down by Top Rank. Top Rank kind of like has something to do with that belt. You know, it never been respected at all. You know, but again, you have something that everybody that want them belts, they have to come see you. But I watched your interview the other night with Fight Hype, and literally it hurted me as a man watching my young brother go through it. And bro, I feel your pain. You know, like Dougie Fresh said, everyone loves a star when he's on top, but no one seems to come around when he starts to drop. I'm not saying you're starting to drop. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because you forever my champ, period. You from the hood. But what I'm saying is, you know, since that De Los Santos fight, you know, a lot of people been talking bad about you, you know. Um, and, you know, like, they not going to try to pay you, you know. You talked about all this. Like, they going to bring up the memes, you know, and you said that's why you just sit back and don't even say nothing right now. But let me tell you something, man. From an older G to a younger G, run your fucking mouth, man. Don't never let these bozos stop you from being Shakur. Run your mouth, man. Run your mouth. You won the fight. And and you was hurt. Don't ever, ever let no one stop you from speaking your truth, man. Let me tell you something. And don't ever forget this, young man. When you know something is wrong and don't do anything about it, at that time right there, that's the beginning of the end when your life starts to swindle. You cannot ever let anyone stop you from being you. Always and forever talk your shit because you nice. Yeah, I know how I ended the same way all the time. Jersey.